How's it going? My name is Will. Today I got a bunch of stuff on AliExpress. I just finished unboxing it, but we're about to get into it in this video. It's a bunch of cleaning supplies and a ton of precision tweezers, as well as a couple other random little things. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off here, I have 3 different types of these nano sponges, one by Mechanic, Reil, and Ma-Ant. We're just basically going to crack them open and see what's different between them. I've used the Mechanic ones before. They worked pretty good, so I'll just go ahead and actually grab those so I don't have to open a fresh one. But these they're pretty great. You just soak them with isopropyl alcohol, put it on a PCB with a little flux on there, and it seems to soak them up pretty well. These ones are pretty squishy and sometimes fall apart while you're using them. So I want to see if these are any different. So let's pop this open, and we'll go ahead and grab out the Reil ones. And I'll grab one of these. First impression, the Reil ones are actually maybe slightly firmer than the Mechanic ones, but they feel pretty much the same. And then we'll go ahead and grab one of these Ma-Ant ones. They're all squished up, might be a little bit harder to use, but they pretty much all feel the same. I think they're all the same sponge here. We can go ahead and do a little soldering test, try and clean up some flux with them and see how that does, but I think they'll be pretty much the same. Then next up, I have some of these like foam tipped Q-tips to try and get into some of those like little crevices on a PCB. So because sometimes it can be hard, you don't really have great access to things. So having a little tip like this is great for getting in there. So let's just pull one of these out and let's see what we're working with. So it's got a little sharp tip on the back. It's not too sharp, pretty dull, but it has this, it's just slightly foam covered. It's not even that, it's pretty much the same plastic underneath, just tipped with this foam. But the idea is you can get in there, soak it with isopropyl, and just kind of scoop and twist and kind of back everything out. Again, we'll test those out in a second, but I also have these little brushes. These are basically like super fine tip brushes for cleaning flux off of there. I'll pop this one open so you can see. It's like just super fine. So I think the combination for this one is that I would take one of these Kintab wipes here, soak the board with isopropyl, and just kind of brush it to clean everything up. Put that back in there. And we'll move these off to the side. Again, we can do some tests later. Then next up, I just got a cheap little set of X-Acto blades in case I need to do any work like that. Because right now all I have is one of those big safety razors that like construction workers use. So I thought this would be good as a little upgrade there. Then next here, this will be an interesting one. We're getting into the tweezers now. So this is a tweezer sharpening stone, or like a little grindstone. I'm not sure how well this one will work, but it's got a little groove in there, so you put your tweezers in and just kind of file them back and forth. Let me see what ones I can grab out of my existing set to see what we're working with. Those are pretty dull, but I think they're supposed to be. Let me see, where are my good ones? These. So they're still pretty sharp, but the edge has definitely been taken off of them. So I think you really just put them in there and grind. Not sure how I'm supposed to do this exactly, but I'll have to watch a little video or something on how to do this because I actually don't know, and I don't want to ruin my tweezers, but yeah, I'll test that out at some point and try and figure out exactly how to use this, because right now I don't know. So, all right, put that back, tweezers away. But hopefully that kind of helps sharpen them up and keep them nice and tidy. Next up, we have these. I just got another set of C210 tips. This is just the regular hook tip, a chisel tip, and the like pointy one. which is about the same regular set that you would get in anything. But the one I'm interested in is this little ball tip here. This is for spreading solder paste. So what I've been using it for recently, not this one, but just in general, I have these boards that have USB-C pads on them. And normally I try and spread some solder paste across there. But what can end up happening is that just the iron's too big or something, but this helps, like it kind of sticks to the end there, and then you can just drag it along. Some people have other ones, like this one right here, which is just a sort of X-Acto blade with a little ball tip on the end, and you mix it with hot air so that you can just blow the solder along and use this to kind of drag it. And that helps keep like a big glob on the pads rather than just wiping them clean off, which can happen sometimes. But this is a cool little case here. I'm not sure how to open this, man. It's so cool. I don't know how to open it. What am I missing? I think, am I just supposed to pull that out? Like it's, I don't know, but I'll test these out as well, and we can see how that works on some USB-C pads. Next, we're getting into the good stuff. This is the tweezer haul. So I made a purchase of a bunch of fine tip tweezers because I want to upgrade my collection. Right now I just have those sort of cheap ones. So I got these, which are titanium precision ones that have a little dot in there, like a little alignment pin to keep it from moving as you're going. So I'll open this up. As you can see, nice little blue tweezers. Take this off the edge. Really easy to close. But it has that little alignment pin so that when you close them, and you can't like twist them in your fingers, and this moves around. So it's great for grabbing small little components where just a little twist might cause it to fall out. But I got this pair, which has that little curved tip there. And I also got another pair that's straight tip. Let me grab those. Again, I'll put these all back so I can keep everything nicely arranged. But this one is just a super straight tip, which looks just obscenely sharp. Like, you tell me you can't wield that as a weapon. Give me the solder paste. Sorry. All right, I'll put that back. So these ones, they're not any specific brand. I've seen some that were from Tool or something, but these are just random AliExpress precision titanium alloy tweezers. But next up we have some branded ones. These are the Reil precision tweezers, exactly the same sort of deal. One's a hooked one, one's straight. But as you can see with this, the hook on the end is much, much bigger. Look at this thing. So this might be good for placing like bigger parts or where you need to hold something flat to the board. Maybe if you're grabbing an IC or something, get in there, just pinch it. But same sort of deal, really sharp tips. Should be good for grabbing parts. And I have those exact same ones with the straight tip, which should be good, helpful for like assembling boards, disassembling, just moving things around. And especially I picked up some of this super precision, oh, I'm putting it in the wrong way. There we go. I picked up some of this super fine precision wire right here. Like this is 0.02 diameter, or 0.02 millimeters. So to be able to grab something like that, in a lot of these tweezers, you're gonna grab it and it'll slip out just because they're all smooth on there. So that's why I picked up this next set of tweezers, which is the Tool 3DX, I guess. But the difference with this one is that it's gonna have a kind of knurling on the tweezer head there, so that when you grab it, it's got some texture. Oh, these look nice. It's got some texture that it can grab onto, which should, oh, look at those two. Arrowhead tip looking things. Oh, come on. A bit too close. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, so these have a little bit of a texture on them, I believe. I mean, hell, that looks pretty smooth. But the idea is that when you're grabbing a wire, just that extra texture helps it not slip anywhere, especially for that super fine wire that I was showing you earlier. But I'll go ahead and put that back. I plan to use all this stuff over time, so I'm sure you'll see it in some videos if you keep watching the channel. But next up, we have some more angled tweezers, and these are for like picking up chips, and for what I'm probably going to use them for as well is a lot of these nano sponges to hold them kind of flat to the board. But this is by far the nicest case that any of these have come in. Wow, this feels premium. Check this out. So this is like a lightning bolt style tip. It's a little bit grimy in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, just a little bit of like grime that I'm sure can be wiped away. Let's even try it with the one of the nano sponges here and see how it performs. So I'll just soak it up with a little bit of isopropyl. This is the mechanic sponge. And then I'll just get that, open it a little bit wider. Nice. Turn it on around a little bit. Get the other side. Whoa. Okay, there you might see what I mean. So I've had this a couple times with the mechanic ones where you're using them and just kind of falls apart on you. I'll throw that out and actually grab just a pinch of paper towel. I can drag clean that off of there. But look at this. So this is going to be great for like holding it flat and grabbing a chip right off the board, or sort of a bigger component, or holding something flat. Should be pretty useful. Stick that back in there. Back in the case you go. And this goes over here. And next up, oh, same, we already went over the Reil ones. We already went over those tweezers. So next, just a couple of little fun things. I got some fragile stickers. Because I'm shipping out some boards. I actually just got in a big order of a couple PCBs that look like this. So I'm going to be assembling them and shipping them out. And I thought this would just be a little fun thing to throw on the packages. And finally, I picked this up for like $4. This is a like a phone repair assembly kit sort of deal. So just, you get a couple pry bars, you get a couple screwdrivers, and for $4, I mean, look at this. That's going to be hard to beat. So let's open it up and see what we got. Look, we got a brush, dust off any boards, a couple of suction cups, lots of these precision screwdrivers, a couple pry bars, scrapers, same this metal scraper where you can get under things, a couple more of these, just little pry bars, just sort of stuff that I might not necessarily be seeking out or needing right now, but could definitely be handy or be useful to have on hand, because you never have any of the tips that look like this. So it's nice to have a couple on hand. Anyways, this is sort of the haul where the whole desk is full. But this is all my cleaning supplies, and I'm excited to try them out and use them in a lot of production. I'm about to do a big assembly run, so we'll see how each of these work, and I can report back. Or you can watch those videos and see how well they work and which ones I end up using. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. And I'll see you in the next video or whatever. Anyways, subscribe or something, you know?